developers. So he fussing me. This guy don't even know how to do none of it. I fired him, got back-to-back bad developers. Do not give up. What's up? So I'm going to explain to you a little bit about what's going on. It's crazy. So welcome back to my channel, Nurse Turned Gamer. I am Nurse Brandon. I'm really just showing you a little bit about my journey. So right now, let's talk about what I've been through with the iOS and the bad developers. So the bad developer, first guy, I'm gonna put it right here. He came up, I hired him from Upwork. That's why I hired most of my people that I hire from for developers, Upwork. And he sounded good, did good, telling me all the stuff that I wanted to hear because I was telling him what I want done. I get to the part that I sent him my source code. If you don't know what a source code is, that's basically the engine of the game, how the game is made, how the game runs. If you don't have the source code, you basically don't own the game. So I get him and send him my source code for him to make modifications of what I want done, which is locations, ads in iOS, and then restrictions and upload. Turned out this guy don't even know how to do none of it. Wasted my time for 2 months, and then went back on my Google Play Store after I fired him. Yes, I fired him. It took me 2 weeks to and I said 2 months, I apologize. It took me 2 weeks to actually figure it out that he didn't know a doggone thing. And he kept stalling. So I learned my lesson. He went on Google Play Store and gave me a 1 star. What? Where they do that at? But anyway, just letting you know, there's some bad developers out there. And I got back-to-back bad developers. The second time I went out there, I got another developer. I'm going to put him up right here. That's my second developer. So this person, both of them was in Pakistan. Nobody was in the United States. So him in Pakistan, all of this stuff going with the second developer. They had more than one person that was in the chat, and they were going to different people, but they don't know how to talk English, so they do like translators, so it translates what they saying into English for me. And that's the crazy part. So I couldn't have a video phone call with him like I normally do with all developers. And it turned out that he didn't know how to use what they call Google Maps to have locations added to my game. And I told him to put restrictions in my game. And when you put restrictions in my game, which it'd be through sign up. So when you do sign up, you'll see certain states. I'm not going to tell you which ones here because I don't want y'all to be picking different states that you see the tournament and you don't see the tournament. But certain states you can see the tournaments, in certain states you can't. Right now as we speak, I got a third developer who actually know what he's doing. So he couldn't put it in, so what he did was he put it in state by state. So I have 10 states that actually don't have the tournament. Even you can't even see the tournament. So that was pretty good. So this second developer, I go up there, telling him what I need, what I want. He telling me good stuff that sound good, but just because you sound like you know what you're doing doesn't really mean you know what you're doing. So I went up to after he put the restrictions in the sign up, he then told me I uploaded. Okay, upload it for me. That's fine. So he upload the game, and after he upload the game, he uploaded twice at the same time, 2 different uploads. So in iOS, you can only do 1 upload. That's how you're supposed to be. That's not saying how it is. So when I put it in review, anybody who knows how to put games up and anything like that would understand that you gotta put it in what they call review. and then a reviewer will check your game and see is it going from Apple policies, and then from Apple policies it get approved, and then it go into distribution. So I go and go in. The first thing it says that it got spam, and I'm like, spam, and I'm like, I don't got no other game up, and there's no other game like mine at all, not on planet Earth, right? And there's nothing like mine other than another Domino's game, but it's not like mine. And he fussed at me and tell me that there's a bunch of Domino's games out there, and you can't put your Domino's game up, and it says spam, and I never seen nobody get out of it, and blah blah blah. So I had to eventually fire him because he didn't know what he was talking about. He kept telling me that it couldn't happen, it couldn't be done. So I had to go back. Now this is when the fight gets started, right? So I had to go back, and when I went back in and tried my best to get everything done, sure enough, there was 2 games uploaded that's trying to go and review at the same time. So I'm like, oh my God, I knew it. And then I was talking to Apple at the time. I talked to Apple every day, Apple support every day, and the reviewer. You know, they would give me all this information. I already know because I already have another game that's already out. So when they gave me the spam game, and then I figured out, I took one out of what they call out of sale. So it was out of pricing and availability. I took that game out, and then I took it out of sale, I took it out of review, and I only put one up. Once I got that done and taken care of, I went straight to review again, and then the spam came out. But now another code came up. Is 5.1.1. You'll see that come up. That 5.1.1 is basically me telling you about data and what you can and can't have, like birthdays, and you asking for telephone numbers and emails and stuff like that. You can't do it. But see, I have already been through this already. So as long as you have what they call a organization, which is just a business LLC, if you got all your paperwork through that, because I do have a business, you just send it to them, they verify, and then they change it into a business. And now all the situation that happened from what you can't have personal goes back to the business. So now I'm responsible for all that information and making sure it's safe, and I already got a secure place for it. So it was pretty crazy, you know, getting that done. I went to the reviewer kept going back and forth. You're gonna see it, back and forth, yeah, and back and forth, and it was crazy, you know. And then after I figured that he didn't know what he was talking about, he was brand new at this, and he's keep putting me at 5.1.1. I should be at 5.1.1 IX, and IX is the business side. As long as you got a business, then it's okay. So I go through all these cycles. I go to the board. Oh, he also gave me from 1.5, and the 1.5 violation is basically me, you can go and you have to have a way that a person can come and reach you. But I have my website on there, so you can reach me by my website or my email. So I had to go to the board. I won that case, and then I had to go to the board again. And when I went to the board at 5.1.1, you know, even she was telling me that I was in the wrong, and I was like, no, I'm not in the wrong. So I had to go back and challenge her that's in the board, and then she tried to clear it up about, oh, what you need it for. And then I explained what I needed, which you'll see it all right here, all the stuff that I had to go through. And then once I cleared it back up, then it went through, and then she told me, oh, you're not in violation. Really? Of course I'm not in violation. Now I have another violation. A gambling / skill game violation. This is to have the restriction part. Well, I already got the restrictions in. So now they're going to tell me, oh, this is how you should have it. No, the policy says have it, not how to have it. You just should have it. So now I'm fighting them again. And then at the end, she put it back in review and it finally went through. The moral of the story is, no matter who tell you that you need to give up, do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Keep going, keep fighting, keep believing in yourself, because no matter what, people gonna put you down. Like, share, subscribe, comment in below, tell me your thoughts. Remember, love is key. God bless.